Hello, this is the Project for Leadership class. Well, managing organizational change. Launching major transformation efforts is a common way that business leaders try to get a leg up on the competition or just keep their heads above the water. But too many of these efforts fail. Change is difficult, and many people not only resist it but seek to undetermined. Typically, leaders launch transformation efforts with a large kickoff. It makes sense. They want to build momentum early by communicating objectives clearly. This can be effective if ready consciences already exist around the initiative. Yet, if the desired change is truly transformational, it is likely to encounter fierce opposition. Most successful transformations begin with small groups that are loosely connected but united by a shared purpose. They're made of people who are already enthusiastic about the initiative but are willing to test assumptions and to recruit their peers. Leaders can give voice to shared purpose and help those small groups connect, but the convincing has to be done on the ground. Unless people feel that they own the effort, it's not likely to go far. That's why it's very important that you gotta lead by example. Well, next we have the connection between leadership and quality of service and products. Well, everyone wants quality. However, quality means different things to different people. Some people view it from a consumer's point of view, while others view it from a supplier's. In essence, the perception of quality is one that meets the needs of a person seeking it. Once quality has been defined, management needs to these three steps that ensure the successful implementation and maintenance of their quality process. Committing to, investing in, and maintaining a quality process directly involving the employees within an organization will assist in leading to a successful implementation. Many people believe that in order to achieve quality, one needs to invest a lot of time, money, and effort, although initially this theory holds no truth. In the long run, leadership within the organization plays a more important role in achieving and maintaining quality. Quality does not evolve overnight. People need to dedicate themselves and their companies to having quality and practices and policies in order to gain a reputation of delivering quality. Managers understand the productivity to be an economic trade off between efficiency and product quality. Business school courses on management are often watered down to numerical games on inventory control and production flow, in which financial budgeting is tight and controlled and oversold as effective market management tools. On production floors and corporate offices, sociological verbiage is replaced with basic understanding of human behavior. As long as management is quick to take credit for a firm's successes, but equally swift to blame its workers for its failures, no surefire remedy for no productivity can be expected in American manufacturing and service industries. So, in other words, he's just trying to say that it's really, really important that the leader of the company makes sure that he is always checking up on quality. Quality is number one. People want the same exact thing that they bought a couple weeks ago. That's what it's about. Okay, this is the power of empowerment. Well, empowerment is desirable. Management and organizational style that enables employees to practice autonomy, which is control their own jobs and use their own skills and abilities to benefit both organization and themselves. Managers who identify with their ability to solve problems and make decisions may lose a prime source of their identity and job satisfaction if they over empower employees. Cultures that support empowerment encourage managers to be catalysts, facilitators, coaches, enablers, and developers of others of rather than merely decision making authorities. That's very simple. It means that like, you gotta empower, but you have to be very careful how you empower the people. To a certain sense, it takes time. Well, we have leadership and communication. Trust is the foundation of any successful relationship, both personal and professional, and when it's broken, it is extremely hard to repair. Therefore, one of the main goals of corporate leaders is to build trust within their organizations. One, the other side, guess what? Showed in a survey of 33,000 individuals in 28 countries that 1 in 3 employees don't trust their employees. Strong leaders are transparent in their communications. Employees need for CEOs to improve trust by behaving in a transparent manner, treating employees well, and taking responsible actions to address all types of issues and crises. Luckily, organizations can easily get access to new internal communication technologies that can be used to increase transparency across organizations, locations, and systems. Very, very important. Communication between the employees. This is one of the most important things that there is. Leadership and conflict. Conflict management is defined as the ability to identify and handle conflicts efficiently and fairly. Leaders must deal with conflict management on a daily basis. It is important for leaders to remember to deal with the situation and be tempted to become involved in non-related issues. Leaders must ensure they continuously communicate with their team all the time. The impact of conflict in the workplace can result in definitely a disruption of the effectiveness of employees and slow the achievement of organizational goals. Leaders are often challenged with navigating seamlessly through conflict. Identification of the conflicting source using a thorough assessment of the situation is essential. Conflict management is only ongoing, especially if you're a manager and on duty. Developing skills is managing conflict in the workplace through self-awareness. Communication, respect, and appreciation for other skill sets are important aspects of leaders' roles in ensuring conflict is managed and organizational goals are prioritized. Very, very important. Leadership and conflict. You have to know how to handle conflict. You can't get on one person's side and on the other person's side. You have to handle conflict. You got to be even on both sides. That's the main way to do it. Leadership in high-performing teams. Very, very, very important. Building a team to deliver quality at all times is very important, especially as an aspect of improving efficiency and productivity. A high-performing team will always deliver results. Unfortunately, not all business owners, team leaders, know how to build their team to that level of competency and efficiency. Some employers spend a lot of money hiring professionals, trainers to help them develop their team, which may not necessarily affect the significant changes in the team's performance. Developing a high-performance team entails a lot, and it has to deal with developing every member of that team to reach the desired level of performance and activity. You have to get every member involved. This is the most important thing. I cannot say it anymore. The most important thing is getting your team members involved. You have to be a team together. You cannot have secrets from each other. You cannot talk behind each other's back. You have to have your team very organized. For example, I'm going to give an example. If you're a server, well, let's say you're the manager, so you're not the server, you're the head server, let's say. You're there managing the team. You have to make sure that everybody's on the same team. If not, what are the specials of the night? If they don't know the specials of the night, how is the restaurant going to make money? It's impossible. Diversity. Very important. This makes me laugh because this is so important nowadays. It's something that especially with the situation going on. For an organization looking to cultivate a more diverse and inclusive workplace, it is important to understand what constitutes workplace diversity. Workplace diversity refers to the variety of differences between individuals in an organization. Diversity is not only includes individuals themselves, but it also includes how they perceive them. Diversity within a workplace encompasses race, gender, ethnic groups, age, religion, sexual orientation, citizenship status, military service, and mental and physical conditions, as well as other distinct differences between people. There are many benefits to having a diverse workplace. For starters, organizations that commit to recruiting a diverse workplace have a larger pool of applicants to choose from, which can lead to finding more qualified candidates and reducing the time it takes to fill vacant positions. Businesses that do not recruit from diverse talent pools, they run the risk of missing out on qualified candidates and may have difficulty and time filling the key roles, which increase recruitment costs. According to a survey conducted by Glassdoor, 67% of job seekers said a diverse workplace is important when considering job offers, and 57% of employees think that their company should be more diverse. These numbers are telling, imagine, not only can organizations fill positions with qualified candidates more quickly, but by recruiting from different talent pools, they get a diverse workplace, a diverse workforce, and they get more benefits for their employer brand, which is crucial when it comes to getting the right talent. We have to remember that having a workplace is multilingual employees is very important. Ethnic backgrounds are more important than ever with the situation going on all over the world, with the pandemic, with the things going on. No one can explain what's going to happen next. It's very scary. None of us know. Having a diverse workplace with multilingual employees and employees from varying backgrounds is the most important thing, really, because you have to have all types of different You gotta reach all different type of markets. You know, you have to have all types of different people. You know, this is what business is about. Ethics. Workplace ethics ensures positive ambience at the workplace. Workplace ethics leads to happy and satisfied employees who enjoy coming to work rather than treating it as a mere source of burden. Employees also develop a feeling of loyalty and attachment towards the organization. Organizations need to have foolproof systems that measure the performances of individuals. Appraisal systems needs to be designed keeping in mind employees' performance throughout the year. That's very, very important. Very, very important. Periodic reviews are essential though. It is mandatory for supervisors to know what their subordinates are up to. You need to know who all of you are going to do and how you're going to do it and how you're going to stay on track and how you're going to get that extra push. Workplace ethics ensures management guides and mentors their employees well. That's very important. Appraisal and salary hikes should not happen just for the name's sake. Workplace ethics is important as it enables management to treat all employees as equal and to think from their perspective as well. Employees must have a say in their appraisal system. Transparency is so essential that people don't understand this. Nowadays more than ever, I gotta say ethics is one of the most important topics, okay? We're gonna have to elaborate on ethics. You have to do the right thing. The ethics is doing the right thing when no one is looking. You have to be able to know how to handle situations out of the blue. You gotta do the right thing. That's the number one thing. Do the right thing and be honest and be reliable. That's the number one thing that I think is gonna get people ahead in this world. Many people can say, well, what is being a leader? That's what this class is about. What is being a leader? Correct. Okay, what is being a leader? Well, what is a leader? Everybody wants to be a leader. Oh, a boss. Oh yeah, I'm a boss. Yes, I get it. But what really is a leader? A leader is a person that has ethics. A leader is a person that will do the right thing no matter what. When no one is looking, they'll do the right thing. And that's the reason why, because people are always looking. So ethics is number one key in being a leader. That's what I think. Out of all the topics I think today the professor had us pick for this project, I think that ethics is the number one key to being a leader. You do the right thing, your employees will see it eventually, and they will follow. Doing the right thing is key, and that's ethics. Ethics is doing the right thing. It's very simple. So a lot of people don't understand it. It sounds like a complicated word. Oh, what's ethics? It sounds so complicated. It's not that complicated. Doing the right thing. And with this, I'm going to end the project. It's been a pleasure talking with you guys. And it's been a pleasure learning about how to be a leader and learn a lot more. I'm ready.